Shout out Five from the Four podcast.
Yeah.
Vaughn from TDE. Shout out to Five from the Four.
You already know what it is. Whether we're in California, the 916, or we're in the 405, we always represent Five from the Four.
Multiple calculations and formulas that, nigga, I'm being dead ass though.
In terms of like talking about
Quantum physics.
Quantum physics. Okay. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
No, there's no maybe there.
In quantum
you
physics,
can look it up.
Quantum physics.
There's multiple theories.
Stop it.
Oh, my bad.
Right off.
My bad. let's talk about something else.
Welcome, everybody. We are back with another episode of Five from the Four. You know, I'm talking about DeMarco. Shout out to my nigga Taylor. He not here, but we always want to appreciate our niggas. I'll let my niggas from the right introduce themselves. Who we with today?
Man, it's your boy Tank.
And the Looster, you know what I'm saying?
And Frank.
And we are here. We've done some shorts today, so you will get those, you will see those, and Lord knows that me and Luther tried very hard on that dance, so y'all better enjoy, y'all better love and appreciate, you know what I'm talking about, hit them with that flex, you know what I'm talking about. But what we want to start with today, because Aurelius brought up a good point, we want to make sure that our introverted friend gets his time. How has ASAP been treating you, brother?
Hey, man, hey, ASAP is tough, man. I really rock with this album for real, you can say. It's a bunch of... It was more than what I was expecting, I would say that, for sure. What you think about it?
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling Aurelius. I don't dislike it by any stretch of the imagination. I listened to it more than once. I think it's a vibe. I can put it on, but I don't think I've really listened critically, I guess, so to speak, or just like intentively listen. I think I just like put it on when I first was listening to it. So I want to do that again. But yeah, off top, like it sounds like a bop, a vibe. It's also interesting the quick conversation around like the comparison to Long Live or Live Love, and just off the listens that I've heard, it just sounds completely different. So like I also am just interested on what your take is on some of the other stuff.
Compared to the old Rocky and the Rocky that we know, I felt like we got tastes of that.
Little pieces.
Yeah, little pieces. Like even one song was just a complete. It was Bahamas all over again. Basically, part 2 of it, and off the Cozy tapes. So like we got taste of and flashes of the old Rocky, but in comparison, I'm not ready to say it's his best, but just off of the listening to it and how advanced and like he got 3 songs that's on the same level of or the same vibes of Sundress and LSD, those type of songs, and it's like we really seeing all of Rocky on one album versus where it was like we just seeing it was more of the you either just got one side of him on him. So it's like you really see he put him full self back into music on this one.
What y'all think, Aurelius and Lou?
Definitely took me back, like you said, the LSD vibe, kind of the, you know, it's like a lucid dream, like stoner, like, you know, it's kind of a different vibe, you know, and really I appreciate music anyway because, you know, I partake of, you know, the gas, you know, but
the gas, the
gasolina. Yeah, and it, you know, it helps when you listen to music, you know, it kind of helps you, you know, kind of make your music more, you know, abroad or like, you know, to where you miss more diverse, I might say, with the music for sure. But A$AP Rocky did his thing. He did his thing with this one.
I think that's a cool point though. I don't think that you have to smoke weed to do it, but I do think that smoking weed opens up.
It does.
Will diversify your music.
Man, what?
Like it will open you up to listen to some random shit. Brittany was watching some, and the Sound of Silence came on. Like the somebody was singing it, and I started singing in the background. She was like, "How you know that song? What? Simon and Garfunkel? Nigga, I used to be fried talking about the sound of silence."
And it makes you appreciate real music. Like it's not always about the lyrics. Like I know everybody is like lyric heavy, but sometimes like it could just be just the way the melodies hit, and then at that time, like kind of just how the chorus is going. Like it don't always have to
Yeah.
be, vocal. When it comes to music, especially not with me. Sometimes it could just be the beat. Shoot, just on that. There's a lot of songs living off just the beat. Shoot, still,
Name some.
shoot, off the beat. Ooh, man, but that's what I'm saying. I can't down talk because I like.
No, you can still
I like
it.
it.
I'm
Like,
just trying to. I wanted to
you
see
know
if
what
you
I'm
had
saying?
an example. That's
But
all.
an example,
That's all.
I would say, On My Level beat is gonna live forever
Oh, that
by
yeah.
Wiz.
On my level. Yeah.
Yeah.
That beat is gonna
Some
live.
Cabin Fever shit just came up on my timeline on TikTok
Uh
recently.
huh.
And it unlocked a memory because I remember listening to that shit in middle school.
Yeah.
That nigga shit was hard.
Yeah.
Cushion OJ.
Oh yeah. Nah, Wiz did, man. That's another person that don't get enough respect is Wiz, as far as how he changed the game. Like everybody after Wiz, everybody wanted to be, on, 420 friendly and, going abroad and going overseas and, going to Italy and France and
Wiz
all
started
this.
his rap
Bro,
career
he
here
Yeah.
in Oklahoma. And
no,
Arkansas.
yeah, he did. He definitely did. He definitely did.
Interesting fact about Oklahoma. How'd you feel about ASAP?
I fucked with it. I liked it. I was influenced by a music group message. Because Joe said there's literally no skips on here. So then I felt like I wanted to like it,
Yeah.
So I got to keep on listening. But so far, I really like it. I love that Stole Your Flow song where he's dissing Drake and whoever else. I like the helicopter song. I really like Robbery. It's different. I like that shit with Dolce. He got one song. I thought it was The Weeknd, but is it Brent Faiyaz?
Yeah.
It's Brent Faiyaz, bro. That shit is smooth. That song.
Right.
So yeah, I'm fucking with the album. It's definitely like a conceptual album. It's different than his past shit, but I really like it. I like the cover and shit. And like ASAP, like I feel like he's a trendsetter. Like he does his own thing. So like it makes sense. First album and however long, like that he's really doing some totally different shit than he's done in the past. Cause that's he's a real creative dude. So I feel like he's trying to kind of switch up the trends and shit. Cause like he said, nigga, you stole my flow song. Steal your bitch, and now I'm gonna change the whole shit.
Yeah.
So I like it for sure.
I think it's fire. I think that a lot of people like it. I'm definitely gonna give it some more listens too. Any last things you want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest about?
I mean, I'm bumping that shit all year, so like
early contender for album of the year.
I mean, ain't nobody else drop right now.
What they do way too early, top 20.
Yeah, way too early. Rocky might be one right now. Ain't nobody else drop.
SWAT Team 2, crazy.
Whiskey goes crazy.
So what was your
Black
favorite song?
Shit hard.
Hey, shout out Sauce Walker on this album too, man. Sauce Walker snap. Ooh.
Hey,
Stop
Sauce.
snitching.
Hey, Sauce go crazy. Hey, Sauce started streaming too. Y'all been seeing his
Shout out
live
Claro.
stream? Shout out to Sauce for streaming too. For real.
Don't be
Sauce
dumb,
Walker.
Trip
Sauce been
Baby.
going crazy.
That song is amazing.
Yeah,
And it was West Side Gun.
Sauce
Okay.
on my.
Yeah, that song with West Side Gun. Mhm. Yeah.
And I don't
Because
I
what's
don't
his
think he had
JID did like an
Ooh-wee.
intro or something too, where he had him. I was like, okay, this nigga give us some
Yeah,
mainstream
niggas,
shit.
I like it.
Yeah.
It definitely gave I'm glad that when I did listen, like I think it just started repeating and like I don't even think I noticed that it was playing again.
It's
I was
smooth.
Yeah.
So like it was
And
just
it's
a
a quick
real
album.
Like play a ride.
And I will say I do think that was not a problem with it, but
no.
like something I didn't necessarily not love, but like it felt like it ended quick. Like I felt like I knew when I was listening to it again, I was like, oh shit, it's over already. Like I felt like I was, but I guess that's also a good thing how like I was clearly vibing out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
So,
a vibe, bro. And like,
yeah.
yeah, I do agree. Like that shit is smooth. The only one STFU.
Yeah, it's probably.
It's like, all right, I can't do the screamo rap, punk rock. I don't like that shit. This is a little too far in the genre bending of hip hop. So that's the only one for me that I'm probably skipping right now. I even like the helicopter shit. It sounds like Playboy Cardi for real.
He was. I mean, like he was on the. He was on the leak. He was in the video. Yeah, he was on the leak, and I don't know. He just didn't finish it. He didn't clean it up.
That's what Cardi be on, bro. Not clean shit up.
He working with everybody, bro.
He is featured on everybody.
Hey, Cardi B went crazy for Stephon Diggs with the cooking before the game. Boy, she went crazy in the kitchen, boy.
I didn't see that. She was cooking for him.
Pork chops, pasta.
I just saw that she was clowning
steak,
on the NFL
mashed
live
potatoes,
because they all picked against the
macaroni.
Denver.
Yeah, no, she went crazy. She was like, I'm about to whip it up for him. That's why he she putting it on them and cooking for him. So, ladies, take notes. Oh, my bad. Back,
he needed
back to the scheduled programming.
Is there any other thing
that tenderism now? We might as well slide right into the tenderism. We
Go
might as
ahead.
well slide right into the tenderism, man. We gotta, stop all the people that non-black and culture people. You gotta stop trying to take profit for someone else's unique, abilities to create content for real, because Mr. Tenderism, he been going crazy, and if y'all ain't seen lately, the owner, he been trying to show his face and pop up on all his videos, and just trying. He sees that it's blowing up and that it's more bigger than what he thought it was or was gonna be. So now he trying to jump on the bandwagon, but it's like, bro, let that man take, get his bread, and the people came for him. Like every time I see him, I just scroll right past every time I see him, because it's like it's annoying seeing somebody trying to profit off of black excellence. It really is, because
Retweet.
you don't know what what he's doing to take note. Mr. Tenderism, that little look away, like a lot, that's a dying breed. Like it's not a lot of people that still know that lingo or know that language. Like that's a dying breed. And for him to try to capitalize on that, like, because me personally, I seen it growing up, just seeing, like you ain't even got to say nothing. You just look away, like it's falling off the bone. It's going, it's going to speak for itself, like my dad's food, it speak for itself, big boy, big Lou. But man, but I'm gonna toss it to my boys and let y'all, dissect the situation on the Mr. Tenderism, man. What do y'all think?
I just felt like you gave a little Scooby snack. Like,
okay.
I feel like
mic drop.
Yeah,
you hit all the
My
points.
bad. I get carried away with.
Fuck all the white people who try to own shit and then profit off of the niggas who are really the ones doing the hard work.
Where's his store at?
You
know what state it's in?
Man,
Is he in Georgia?
Ooh, we can look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, look it up, because
Mr.
Tenderism, man, he's doing his
I
thing,
love my
man.
glasses. The glasses
It's falling off
who
the bone.
Who be doing those videos?
Yeah, and then he throw the glasses too.
It's
Boom.
Tenderism. Destination Smokehouse in California.
Yep, in California.
So it's
Yeah, no, all these people been showing up to this restaurant, bro. He been traveling, doing all of this, and then all of a sudden he come out of nowhere.
trying to be an over.
Yeah. Man.
Fuck that. Y'all heard what Luther said.
And this collab was fire. Like it's different than the collab that he did with the dude. I don't know the creator's name, but he'd be like, "Let me talk to you for a second. Come here." And that nigga funny, but like he was paying homage to him type shit, whereas the owner is like trying to take his spotlight.
So, you know what I'm saying? Give the black businesses, black owned businesses, minority owned businesses.
He's with Jordan the Stallion.
Help.
That's who it is. Thank you.
Help business startups. You know what I'm saying? Give so that niggas like Mr. Tenderism can have his own shit and he ain't gotta worry about no white man trying to benefit off him. That's all we saying. That's all Luther's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. Because we just do it better. Y'all need us to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. That's why y'all brought us over here.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
That's too much. That's too much for him, Tev. My bad. My bad, Tev. It's too much.
Shout out
the
Mr.
Bills.
Tenderism. Shout out Walter Johnson.
Y'all ready to slide into these Bills, man? Shout out to my boy Tenderism. Keep it going. I love you, man. Keep it up, man. But I know I'm gonna let Tank really, because Tank, he's equipped for this topic.
Man, we finna talk about the Buffalo Bills
Stinkers.
I don't even know what to call them anymore. They're just Buffalo. Because they just fumbling they finna lose Josh Allen.
Owners
He been
talking
thinking it up
crazy.
too. But I see why now. It's just like I see why. They giving up on him, bro. They don't want to. None of them players. They don't want to play for that organization.
But before we talk about the praise, before we talk about what could be happening systemically that might be hurting Josh Allen, whatever, let's talk about the media who talks about Josh Allen and comparatively to the other quarterbacks, Lamar Allen in the league, Lamar Jackson in the league, who we love to criticize in these moments when we see niggas like Josh Allen, this savior, this niggas at times people be talking about he better than Patrick Mahomes and all these other niggas. And he doing this shit. We ain't never seen Lamar do no shit like this. And now what we hearing in the media, the owner, the coach, all of the team around him, Lamar Jackson throw one pick, 2 touchdowns, and shit don't be his fault. It's all him. It's mental. He be going to get food. He be bullshitting. I understand not winning. I understand not going to the bowl or having these expectations. That's all well and fine. But there is a clear-cut racist distinction of how we talk about this fucking white man in Buffalo in comparison to that black man in Baltimore. So it's really fuck Josh Allen. I'm sorry that shit had to happen. I don't really give a fuck. I'm rooting for niggas black, and I need more niggas to understand that we have to talk about these niggas either equally or better. We can't just criticize one for being black and not the other one for being white. That shit over with, that shit done with. Especially as we're seeing this shit happen in real time. 4 turnovers. 4.
Did have 4 turnovers.
So let's correct it, right? So, go ahead and critique Josh Allen.
Now.
Do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga pooped the game. Had terrible fumbles. Terrible interception. Yeah. Did not play up to par. No. Especially for a team that relies so heavily on him. Like, the offense was him.
Yeah.
James Cook.
That nigga didn't. James Cook hooping for sure.
Yeah.
But that's Josh Allen's team, right? Like, if he ain't hooping, that they're not succeeding. And he pooped it. Like, he did not perform. He did not do what he needed to do. Now, I believe that wins aren't a quarterback stat. And so, to keep that consistency, I can't say that this loss is all on Josh Allen, right? Like, it's a team game. It's a team sport. But I do see people, and I understand people calling out the hypocrisy. Like last year when Lamar lost, didn't have the best game. Whether it was his fault or not, people was trashing him, right? CJ Stroud just had a terrible game. Same weekend. And rightfully so. The media, social media, clowning CJ Stroud, right?
They jumped on him.
But Josh Allen, it was, oh, poor Josh. He poured his heart out. He did everything he could.
His teammates
look at him crying.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a totally different vibe for sure. And like, I think the point is just like critique everybody how you should critique a football player, a quarterback who's getting paid the most on the team, which is like, if you didn't play well, you didn't play well. You did not help your team succeed. And Josh Allen didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, he deserves all of that smoke the same way that Lamar got it last year, the same way that Jalen Hurts is getting it. Like, people in Philly are literally right now saying like, it ain't on the coach, Sirianni, I think his name is, but it's on Jalen Hurts, right? So like, give Josh Allen that same responsibility, because you fired the coach, you fired Sean McDermott. You basically saying we lost because of the coach, right? And I get it. You got an MV caliber quarterback. You obviously not gonna trade the nigga, but it is sort of like a scapegoat to not act like, at least from what I saw, it didn't seem like it was a lot of coaching mishaps, like a lot of like poorly timed timeouts or bad play calling or anything like that. Josh Allen just didn't make the plays. It happens. He got beat.
Outperformed by Bo Nix.
But like, niggas definitely need to be killing him how they kill everybody else. So I do agree with that.
Yeah, he's had too many playoff losses. Like, it take Patrick Mahomes to be on the other sideline for him to actually like play up to par. And even in those, it's still, you threw 2 picks.
And that's what's so disappointing, I think, is because niggas were like, if there's ever a time, because I think people was making excuses, but it's understandable because Patrick Mahomes might be the greatest quarterback of all time. But it was like, oh, you had to face Patrick Mahomes. Like, it's hard to get out the AFC. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. That was an excuse that was given. So now there's no Lamar Jackson. There's no Patrick Mahomes. There's no Joe Burrow. really just the only star quarterback. Matthew Stafford's hooping this year, but Josh Allen's really
He's the only one in
on
the
a different
AFC.
level, you know. And niggas lost, so it is like, yeah, he deserves some smoke for sure.
He deserves some smoke. And I'm gonna say this too, like, and this goes even before all of this, right? Like, we can talk, like, what, 4 years ago when he literally led the league in turnovers for 3 consecutive years. Like, and I still think, I feel like he has the most turnovers, right? But like that whole narrative
Since he came into the league, I think so. Yeah,
we have to change the narrative. We have to be equally critical of these quarterbacks. I think there's equal criticisms for Lamar Jackson, the same way that I think there's criticisms for Josh. But because of and this is what the media makes niggas do. And you know what I'm saying? I apologize for the Josh Allen fans, but like it makes you hate niggas like Josh Allen because all we hear about is how golden this nigga is and this crazy narrative when our favorite quarterbacks or people that we love are demonized. So
like Lamar Jackson.
So it just makes it hard. Yeah. So there we go. Now to your point, I do think Dak Prescott.
Now, y'all better give some flowers to Dak Prescott, bro.
Yeah, no, for real though. Dak is not as bad as y'all think, people. Yeah, he is not.
That nigga was top 3 this
year. He just
with
a trash program when I was playing.
Yeah, blame it on Jerry, nigga.
Literally,
blame it on the franchise.
Which
trash, cowgirls.
When we talking about with everything we just saying about Josh Allen, we're seeing it play out through this organization on ESPN. Through this pacifier that they do is just like you see it. It's obviously through the media, through the personnel that they have covering the team. All of this is like, no, y'all doing this and just letting everything slide. And even so much so, y'all didn't have them all these years. You gonna fire the coach and then get on to ESPN and say, "Oh yeah, it's Keon Coleman's fault." Yeah. Who throwing him the ball? Yeah. Why ain't he getting the ball? He was a first round pick.
Right.
How come we can't get him the ball? And it's like, oh no, you just holding this all over this team, over the coaching staff's head. And like, what I really was saying, the team is not bad. Like the Bills win damn near 12 games a year. Mm-hmm. Like they win the AFC East.
They win games because Josh is he is a good quarterback. He's one of the great quarterbacks in the league. That is a truth. And also, there's some niggas who just turn that motherfucker over. Like we've known that historically, right? Like we've known quarterbacks who are willing. I was watching the Rams game, and one of the announcers was like, "Yeah, Matthew Stafford gonna throw one of them. Like,
yeah, he gonna try no look,
get it in there."
So it's like, and I get having that, right? So like, there's a place for all of these folks. Let's put them in their places and understand who they are. But also, like, that's the problem with sports, with capitalism, with NFL, is like it is much bigger than all of that shit, right? Those are the folks who are making, and it's so wild too, because it's like, who the fuck even cares about Buffalo? Like, only niggas in Buffalo are even worried about Buffalo. Like, niggas even hear about your Baltimore, your Houston, your Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's like, yeah, Buffalo. Like, so it's also crazy too, like, we need to just do better around treatment and fucking media. I don't even know. Like, we just got to do something different.
The NFL has what it is. They got a major issue with this management for player empowerment and protection, because clearly these GMs, they just coming out and saying it. Even the Ravens GM talking about Harbaugh and all of that. It's like, damn.
No, it's
like I was like, if I'm on the Bills and I've been there for 5-6 years and the GM come out and said that about Keon Coleman, I'll look him in the face and say, bro, I'll retire. I already got my pension.
But that's the thing about NFL. That shit runs out like that. It's not the NBA. That's why Phillip Rivers got back in the league, because his shit was over with. Yeah. And now he can retire again for his grandkid. Like, because that shit ain't lifetime. Like, the NFL don't give a fuck about their players for real. They make a lot of money off of them. So it's just insane how niggas have to do crazy shit like this, have to have CG. And it's also going to be the reason why we see the game change, like, in front of our, like, I really feel like we're going to be watching flag football in, like, 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Like,
what's the name look like they didn't got it figured out.
Like,
in college football. I ain't going to lie.
You think college football is what we're going to see?
What's the point? I done already played 8 years of football and banking money.
Oh,
7-8 years.
Why do I need to worry about that?
Why I can be done at 25.
Yeah.
Well, man, I wish it was like that when we was playing, man.
No, for real.
Facts. I would have made more than all y'all.
Like you gonna see more. There's gonna be more teams like
I would
Indiana.
have been
bro.
up one, definitely. Oh yeah, already up. I would have been up two.
Indiana.
Shout
Shout
out
out,
a year.
shout out to Indiana. Shout out to
We're gonna
Indiana
be up
winning the
3 on
Natty.
that.
I love seeing new teams do new stuff. So
Fuck Indiana.
shout out to Indiana.
Yeah, man. I really wanted Miami to win.
Fuck
out to
Indiana, bro. Nigga, we was going for Miami. And
That
Nah, I
was-
was going for Indiana
That
because
was
we
why?
got
That
'cause-
was
but it's
as
a lot-
football purist.
because we
Them
got.
niggas play
I felt that.
fucking football.
I got
Boring.
niggas
This was the
one
in
football
Miami
game I
talking
put that
shit,
aside.
bro. They talking shit, bro.
That's a
And
good
you
They've
thing.
been
see
talking
why
shit
the-
about
you see
OU
why-
though.
That's the most
Who, Miami?
pure
Yeah,
football
the
you
niggas
see.
that I know from Miami
Well,
or
that's
from
'cause-
Florida.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
you got friends.
Yeah,
from
so it's
Miami.
like I'm like, nah, fuck
Straight
y'all. Y'all want to talk shit about us? Y'all about to lose too.
Yeah, DT and them.
Y'all
was
about to
talking.
take this L too.
But
Shit.
Miami as a program and as a city,
Even
what it
bigger
means-
L,
What it
shit.
means to the culture is way bigger than
At home.
Indiana, bro. Come on now.
But listen, this is
The
what-
Hoosiers
as
got
a
it.
as a football.
Nah, I feel you on that.
but as a-
I
as
feel you
a
on that.
football
That's-
purist-
that's
But it
really
was
what I
only
think.
because,
I don't care about
No,
it.
like
that
I
is so
said,
nasty, bro. The Hoosiers got a
Hoosiers.
football national championship.
16-0, bro.
the team that has a basketball movie.
They got one.
the only reason why I was going for Indiana is because I know mother from Florida that
Oh my god.
that was feeling some type of way about that game.
They gonna be
And
in
I knew they was
conversations now.
too, bro. You could look at Indiana and tell they was so like they coach had them on point, bro.
Listen.
Like I'm,
Indiana's not gonna. I don't think.
Bro, they was
Indiana's the best.
disciplined,
I
though.
don't think they're the best.
that coach got
football
them
team.
disciplined.
I don't think that's.
I
the
would
best
like to
college
see their
football team.
practice.
I don't
That's all
think-
I'm gonna say.
That's what I'm saying.
I would like
I
to
don't
see their
think they're the
practice
best college football team ever.
because
But
that
that's the most. That is
Discipline.
The most football.
bro, they
team.
disciplined.
They would play anybody.
They was about
They
to.
might lose to your top 5 teams, but like
They
they're not
was.
gonna be blowouts.
in the league.
No. Like you think about your best college football teams of all
So
time.
USC,
Your
LSU,
2019. They gonna lose to some like
early
those top
2000s
ones.
Miami.
They not gonna just get blown the fuck out.
Yeah.
They play too good of all around football.
Would
That's
this
the
Indiana,
best football I've
OU
seen.
fan? Would this Indiana team beat the best OU team?
No, I didn't say that they would win. I'm saying they would compete with any football.
As a
I'm giving
Texas
you-
fan,
I'm
as
giving
a Texas
I'm
fan,
giving you a
era.
hypothetical. I'm giving you a hypothetical. Let's say national championship OU, 2000s OU, right?
I don't like, and that's the thing. I think that there's other OU teams that like I know better that might beat that team. I don't really know what that 2000s team looked like. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch that shit. So like I don't know how that team played. I watched this in it. So like my comparison would be like the
Baker Mayfield, Joe Mixon, Samaje P. Right?
that team
But
that
our
lost
defense
to
was
Georgia.
Trash. That's
So-
it.
so, like,
we
maybe
saw a big
like a-
hole already. And
Ain't
this
gonna lie.
team is stout on both sides.
That's what
How
I'm-
about Texas?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
As a Texas fan, straight up, I don't think they beat Vince Young and them.
it's gonna be a game. Is all
It'll be
I'm
a game
saying.
though, but I don't think they
Yeah.
beat Vince Young and them. But them niggas might get that team that lost to Bama when Colt got hurt. It'd be a damn like
I'm just saying
that would be that would be a great fucking football game.
that LSU team is the best team I can think of, honestly.
I
'cause
think that-
they
yeah.
score more points than any other team, period, right? And I still think that game is going to be a 10-point game.
Mhm.
Like, I think Indiana and I think that 10 comes in, like, the end of the fourth type shit. Like, I think Indiana just plays too well. Special teams, defense,
Like-
offense, coaching. Like, they just play. That's, to me, the best football I have
Like,
They
seen.
do play sound.
Like their tier, I think
Sound.
Discipline.
I think they're better than the
O-line is getting fumbles.
Their
When you
D
see the
lineman
O-line
got hurt.
getting
Their
fumbles,
best D lineman got hurt
that's-
before the playoffs
That's what I tell you.
started, and
That ain't their first
didn't
time.
miss a beat.
Bro, they practicing, bro. They getting it all. He's putting them in every situation. That's why I'm like, I gotta see the practice.
What do we think that the average age is? Like 23, 24 years old
no, they have
for Indiana. So their team is basically made up of a gang of transfers who have been playing college ball for 6-7 years.
yeah.
What do we think about that too? Because it's also like that LSU team. Joe Burrow was of age within his 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Jettas definitely was in his 4 or 5. Like he was young when they won, nigga.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase was still on the team. He was, I think, just a true senior.
Jamar Chase had to go back.
Right? And so I'm like, that's
Jettas
my
was
only
back to
thing
where
about
was that?
Indiana. The only critique that you can think of is just like, and this is just them exploiting the system. It's totally legal, which is a bunch of transfers, niggas that's been playing for 6, 7, 8 years. And it is true that like as you get older, before you reach your climax around 30 or so in football, you're gonna be stronger. You're gonna be a little faster. You definitely your IQ is gonna be way better because you understand the game better. So what do y'all think about that? Just the fact that Indiana was much older than all of the teams that they played in the playoffs.
I'm gonna make a joke because my dad made this joke to me about when he played in his bowl game when he was at OU. The Mormons been doing this shit for years.
Explain.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't know. I don't get it.
The Mormons take, they take their 2-3 year whatever after high school. My dad said when he played them niggas in the ball game, them niggas was grown men with families. So like that's like a joke, but also like that like Brandon Whedon before all this shit was 28 playing at OSU. You know what I'm saying? Like
But was the rest of OSU 28? No.
The average age, 100%. Don't disagree. BYU would probably
This
be
is
the
the average age over
I think
all
there
of the whole
is
team,
a. I think there's a.
24.
I think COVID messed it up for, and I didn't get to play in this time, right? Like we were all pre this, but for me, like I think COVID fucked it up because my brother graduated in that time, and like Billy and one of his friends was at Emporia State for like. Yeah, I feel like he played last year. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just still playing because it was like COVID. You get hurt. Like all of those same rules apply, but then I think you got the extra year with COVID. And that should be still applying to niggas. So I think
no, that's what make it crazy.
Well, no, somebody said it's about to roll off. So I think it's like
these current people still are. Or not?
The last COVID enrollees were 2014 or 2024.
Okay, so 2 years.
Fact check, Tank. Hell yeah.
I
He
was
trying to argue for Indiana. Fuck these niggas.
But I ain't gonna
Fuck
lie.
Indiana. Fuck the Hoosiers.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't. It's hard to argue against because it's like on some Joker shit. Like all these people out here spending money on crazy shit to win it to like build these super teams. And Cincinnati was just like made that face and said, "You're gonna get the best FCS players from everywhere."
They were spending bread though, weren't they?
No,
Some like they didn't spend bread on
They don't
Surratt
have- they
or
don't-
Mendoza.
they didn't have all that. Like those were the splash picks, but Mendoza was finna walk on to my. He was trying.
They denied him.
He was finna walk on to Miami.
Yeah.
He can graduated from Cal, but then Indiana was like, no, we got a spot for you. He don't want much. He said he stayed.
It is a
3
cool.
blocks from
It
the
is a
campus.
cool storyline or whatever, and you do like to see the underdog as far as team story, all of that winning. But I think either team winning would have been such a good story because Miami historically like
Had
super
Miami won, I
fire.
would have been
They
happy.
haven't been good in 20 plus
Yeah.
years. Like all of that shit would have been dope. So I fuck with it.
I would have been happy if Miami won too. And I think it really is just like had Indiana been a different, like had it been some like that Auburn in 2014 shit where everything was just hella lucky, like and it was like not just great sound ball. You know what I'm saying? I would have been rooting for Miami, but it was the way it's like, and when your coach is talking about look me up, I win. You know what I'm saying? When your coach has been talking shit
Hey,
since
that's some
last
good
year
lines.
and been beating niggas too since last year and playing close games with niggas since you came to Indiana. Like Indiana was also ranked like you know what I'm saying? So it's like
They was in playoffs.
you're a real nigga for that. I'm not gonna lie. You're a real nigga for that. Like I seen your niggas win big games and you just look like this. Mad at something. Like
It's something.
real Nick Saban-esque. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
bro.
So now I don't know if he's gonna not saying that like he's gonna go do that elsewhere or continue this. I'm just saying he gives that right now.
nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Going back to the NFL real quick, because Sean McDermott got fired. Mike Tomlin has been let go. Mike McDaniel in Miami has been let go. I'm sure I'm missing some coaches that have also been fired, right? What do y'all think about these coaches getting fired specifically, especially Mike Tomlin, who has won consistently,
He
got in the
left.
playoffs. He left. Sean McDermott gets fired, and like y'all said, like 12 wins every year the last several years, like in the playoffs. They lost a couple times in the AFC Championship. Like they haven't made it to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
But what do y'all feel like just in 4-year teams specifically? Because like for my team, we've gone through 3 or 4 coaches in the last 6-7 years, right? And so what do y'all think about for your teams or just the NFL overall? Like coaches getting fired when they don't win the big game, which is we know is very hard to do. And like the Chiefs, you know, have been running shit for real the last decade.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so every other team basically has
Yeah.
not gotten over the hump. So basically, I just feel like any coach could be on the hot seat at any given time. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't fucking know. But to me, it's just like I don't think Sean McDermott should have got fired. I don't think Mike Tomlin should have left, though maybe he had some front office issues, or maybe he just felt old and he wasn't fucking with the new players. I don't know. Mike McDaniel, Miami, they've had a couple struggle years, but also I feel like he was a part of the revival.
Yeah.
Like the Dolphins have been irrelevant for a minute, and so came back, new offense, all of that shit, like with Tua and all of that. You can't predict that you're gonna have a quarterback who gets 27 concussions every time he gets tackled. That just it is what it is, and that's a big part of the shit. So yeah, what do y'all think about the coaching shit?
Man,
if y'all care.
The coaching change, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it's good for the longevity of teams. I guess it can speed the process up of the competition. But like, I don't know. Just like the Chiefs are good because Andy Reid has been there for almost 15, 16, 17 years. Who else? The Rams are consistently good because Sean McVay has been there for 10 straight years. Mm-hmm. And like that's why the Saints were good in about a decade ago with Sean Payton because he was there for 16 years. Mm-hmm. And it's like Bill Belichick, you see that even the Cowboys, Bill Parcells, when you got a coach that's there for a long time, you know what and you can say that with Mike Tomlin. I think they just hit the limit, like it just hit the plateau. Mm-hmm. Like the game has just changed, and it's like, yeah, the way he's seeing the field is only gonna get you so far for right now. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's just a change of scenery with different players and different environment. But he also might. I mean, he didn't want it all. He didn't done enough. But like seeing Sean McDermott goes, I was like, if I'm an NFL coach, I got my hands on my seat like this.
Yeah. my seat.
I'm like, damn.
I ain't gonna lie. Personally, like when I was playing, like it's a touchy subject with like, especially head coaches leaving or like really your personal coach leaving
because
when I went to Eastern, like
Eastern Illinois, for those
Eastern Illinois, yeah. For y'all don't know, I played at Eastern Illinois University, but when I went Division I, yeah, it's the same one that Tony Romo, Garoppolo, Jimmy G. Hey, there's some boys that don't went there for sure. Romo, nigga. But like one thing that I didn't like was when I went there, I went there for a specific coach that I felt like, comfortable enough to go over there, like to move out of state. And then this little funny looking dude, he gonna leave the next year. Like my sophomore year, he was gone. He went to I think he went to like Indiana or something. He went to some school, left me. I'm like, bro, you done got me all the way out here. I done left my family, like, and all this extra stuff. And then you gonna up and leave. I'm like, I came over here for your funny looking self. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought you was a good coach. I mean, you was an all right coach, but you still left me, But it really showed me the business aspect, though, like that it was more like that. That right then, I was like, Lou was like, all right, this is more business, At first, it was a game, It started as we was kids, playing. What
happened to the game we loved?
We fell in love with this game, and then they turned it into a business, like overnight. It felt like almost, especially at that point, but. That's just how I feel about on that subject.
Lou, you the MVP of this motherfucker.
On that subject, That's just
fuck the NFL coach. Let's talk about my coach.
Yeah, bro, he did me wrong. My boy left. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, I came over here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I got to deal with whatever. Then I dealt with some really a while. The next coaching staff. After I played Arkansas and got hurt. That coaching staff after that, they was trash. They was from Northwestern. One of my coach, he never, I know he didn't play no football. He was just one of them dudes that got beat up by the football team and that want to take it out on me and stuff. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you're funny looking. Hernandez.
Funny looking.
Bro, he was. No, they was some funny looking.
What was the last thing you said? What was you going to say?
Yeah, bro.
Huh?
What was you going to say?
His name was Hernandez or some
okay.
shit. Fuck that nigga, though. Oh, God.
A slur, nigga.
No, his name was Hernandez. Fuck that motherfucker.
Oh, Shit.
Fuck that.
Tell
He
me
was-
what about
he
you?
was
You
on
got
some
any- you got any
bullshit.
coaches with your captains and generals? Coaching stories?
You're funny.
Did y'all catch that? Thank you. That's your.
I actually did. I appreciated the coach who recruited me, and my coach is still there. He's actually the same guy who has recruited hella niggas from Heritage.
Oh, okay.
Nigga at Air Force, which is cool. He's a tight end coach. I will say that it is funny. It's always funny to me when the coach that recruits you is not gonna be your coach. Because it was like
Yeah.
the nigga who recruited me was a tight end coach, so it was always like, I be seeing you, but like, nigga, we don't, I don't see you, nigga. So like that was different. I hated my head coach at UCO, and he actually got fired not too long after I left, which was great, but he was not well liked. So I don't, for me, and the head coach at I don't know how it was for you at Eastern, but the head coach at Air Force, like, wasn't a lot of just like real conversation with him.
Yeah.
It was much so more with our position coaches. So like that was my other thing too. Like, and I don't think it was necessarily a bad thing. It was just more so like he told niggas what to do. We would hear it. He would, we'd move on. Like it was from our position coaches. As far as your point for the NFL, I think that I think it's a mix of both for some coaches. I think there's a mix of a tenure where like there's a respect because you have been here, and also like there's a nigga, like I don't think you have to win the big game, but you got to win a game. Like complacency isn't okay either. Yeah. Like we should at least be striving to win a playoff game. Like let's try to get there. As a Vikings fan, like we got Kevin O'Connell 4 or 5 years ago. And so like it's been really good. I think as head coaching goes, I think it's hard for defensive minded coaches as well. Like I think how you coach is also important. Like I think offensive minded head coaches are a lot more successful as head coaches than defensive minded coaches. That's my opinion. I could be wrong in that, but like and I feel like what I see currently,
the last few for sure.
Like I think like it
the
just
Eagles is the offensive guy. Andy Reid's definitely an offensive guy.
And what do they all do? They go
the
get
Rams. Sean McVay is an offensive guy.
Like the Seattle Seahawks.
Who else is one recent?
So like that's why
Pete Carroll definitely. I don't know if Pete Carroll's an offensive defense.
Andy Reid is definitely an offensive nigga.
I said Pete Carroll.
No, I'm saying Andy Reid. Like I'm just thinking.
He's defense. Okay, there you go.
He's defense.
Seahawks.
But like that's so like I think there's a mix of like complacency, and I love Mike Tomlin too. But like he's the first person I think of like a tenured coach where it's like, yeah, you won pre-2010. We not even went like what I'm saying. We
love we going 8-8.
We love being over 500. Like that's also not okay, right? And so I do agree. Now, like your McDermott's, that shit's a cop out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's we don't want to get rid of Josh because he's a nigga playing. Something got to change, and this seems like the most feasible option. I think Harbaugh's on the same tip almost as Tomlin. I think I think he shows he just be fucking up.
He just can't find it with Lamar Jackson. It don't make sense. It's just like they didn't have like you hadn't had the number one rush offense with 3 quarterbacks. You didn't have the number one rush offense with
don't put Harbaugh over Tom.
With 1 running back. You didn't
have to perform with a good team.
You didn't have statistically the greatest defense and all these years you've been leading the league in rushing yards with the best defense in the league. And you got the MVP. What is going on?
And then in second half, niggas rushed the ball 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's shown his ass. He's shown why I think he deserves to be fired. Now, to me, like, the Ravens clearly like niggas who are going to be there because I think they've only had 2 coaches in their fucking history. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was their second coach. Wow. So, like, I don't know. That's not the same for all places, but, like, that's clearly a city who wants to invest in a coach.
He was trying to get up quiet too, bro. He was trying to get up quietly.
Shout
bro.
out to Big Lou.
It
Big
don't,
Lou.
it don't really work like that.
But I think coaching, and especially at the NFL level, like that shit is a business. But it's shitty because like the coaches will then get the fault, and also like one of those like you knew what it was when you signed up for this. Like,
Bro,
unfortunately, to your fault, it's like niggas care about what, like niggas care about that win. You know what I'm saying?
Playing JUCO is, if you want a taste of what the NFL feel like, bro, is playing like, oh God, you'll be working out, bro, and your coach would look you in the face and say, bro, I ain't trying to be here no longer than you too. And you like, so I'm
supposed to play for you?
Like you can go tomorrow. Who's recruiting you? Who you holding out for real?
And can I come with you?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like come on, bring. Like that should get really like you really get a taste of it on a very like smaller scale with way less money, but it's just like, damn, this shit is really like it's cutthroat for everybody.
No, that's wild. It really is. I don't have that experience though. So
That was crazy.
I just know. I've heard.
I don't got none of these. my coaching stories is high school stories, like middle school stories. That's all I got.
My dad actually played in what Oklahoma calls, OU calls the shittiest part of their football history when they had 4 different coaches in 4 years.
Let's get to this Cenat shit.
Man.
I feel like our streamer, what should you call yourselves? Our streamer bros should hit this one off.
Cenat
Retiring.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Start a fashion line.
Kai went to them streamer awards, and he really opened. He really saw it for what it was, and he was like, you know what?
That's it.
His girl.
He like, you know what? He's like, not even on that stuff. I think he was behind
that. That nigga said, "I'm good on this, guys. All right, guys, take it easy, guys."
Wait.
No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna take it that route, but I'm just playing. But not.
Are you playing? It don't sound like Tank is.
No. Okay. It's. I can see it. I seen that shit, bro. Like, and then she was with Kevin Gates, like earlier today or something. His girl's been getting hit.
Oh, okay. Allegedly.
No, there's no alleged. Bro, she's popping up on these niggas' streams and shit. There's no alleged. She's getting hit, bro.
But I don't think they're together anymore.
I know they're not together no more, but it's like.
So that ain't his girl.
That shit hurt. That's why he fucking was going through it and shit. He like, I don't even know what to do no more. Girl getting hit. What is it? My girl get that. What it? Ray?
I don't know.
No, the rapper. No, you know what I'm talking about. The rapper. Fucking. What's that nigga name, bro? Fuck. 3 a.m. He got the 3 a.m. song. 3 a.m. Y'all got me about to look this shit up. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
3 a.m.
What's this nigga name again? I don't forgot this nigga.
Low Shimmy?
Yes.
Yo.
Low Shimmy. He was on the pod or the little podcast or whatever talking about might be like he was like your girl ever, what happened with you and your girl? And he was like, might be gay that pussy way.
Oh, content.
No, this is low Shimmy. Yeah.
So you saying that's what Kai said. Anyway, man.
No, that's all I was saying. That's what Kyle was down.
I never watched one of Kai's streams. What I have watched is hella clips because they could be everywhere. Most popular streamer out. That nigga's talented at what he does. He talks about a lot of shit. Yeah. He don't know a lot about a lot, but that's okay. That's what a lot of younger people do. So I appreciate what I have seen from the retirement shit, which is that he's been working to better himself.
Yeah.
He's been reading more to help with his sort of speaking skills and his vocabulary.
Oh, yeah.
Salute that. You know what I'm saying? He's been talking about his mental health very openly, his struggles, mental health
Man.
struggles, and all of that. So that shit is cool to me, like, because he does have a massive platform. People listen to him, follow him. And I also appreciate that nigga, unlike Aiden Ross, has just said, like, I don't know a lot about politics, so I'm staying out of politics. I think sometimes everybody with a platform thinks they have to talk about shit that they don't know a lot about. So I do appreciate that aspect from Kai. And I think he retired because he retired from streaming.
Yeah.
He didn't retire from public life. He start a clothing line. So he
Retire
wants to
from
do some
public life.
some
How do you
other
do
creative
that?
shit.
Yeah.
Get off of social media for good.
Yeah.
Just live your life.
Tight,
Stop being an
tight,
influencer.
Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
But
some
he-
people
so he
say
gonna
he
start a
went into
fashion
that
line, which
wrong
is cool.
room, though. You know,
No.
And
everybody in
I've seen-
Hollywood going
I've
to
seen people
that.
say that too. It's
They
like
go into that wrong room and be like, "Oh,
he got so famous that he saw, all of the nasty Diddy Illuminati craziness, and he was like, I'm good. And said, let me just go make clothes. But
because he is that big. He
But I also just think, like Keke Palmer said, like, and Keke Palmer is the best person to say this shit for real. Baby, like her and Jamie Foxx for real. Which is like, don't get put into a box. Don't just do one thing. Come back to streaming if you want, but try out other things. And that's what that nigga seems to be doing. It's just like, I don't want to just be seen as a streamer. I want to do these other things too. I want to write. I think he said I want to like direct. I want to act.
Yeah.
So you want to get in the film industry, all of that kind of stuff. So I think it's cool to like, shit. That nigga hit the highest of highs with the streaming shit.
He beat the game.
And now it's like it's time to move on to some other shit. So
But also shout out to his mom for that motivational speech that she gave him. During that last it was like his going away or whatever stream or whatever it was. But she gave a little motivational speech and
you gotta pick, nigga.
Basically just telling them, it's gonna be hard, and she at times, parents, they can only be there for so long, you got to be able to take over, when it's all said and done. But yeah, shout out to his mom for that.
Shout out
speech.
to all the moms out there, man, supporting their kids, baby.
Shout out to Kai, because I do
love you, Mom.
think there's something like special about like knowing when to just
Let it
put
go.
something up. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some niggas who go past their prime. You know what I'm talking about? There's some people who do more than, and it's like you should have just let it go.
Yeah.
Like you should have just dropped it. And so like I do think there's a sort of already step of like self-awareness, self sort of maybe even appreciation, I don't know, learning about himself that like he can say, you know what, I actually am okay with this, or feeling it out. And then if he does come back, then he comes back. But he was popping. He was massive.
And like the thing is like he can afford to do this too. Like he's made so much fucking money from the streaming shit. Like people have tried to estimate from his Mafia-thons like how much he was making, bro. It's stupid. Tens of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
right.
Enough to be written out massive mansions for his whole squad. That's the other thing that I fuck with him too, is like he really came up with his group and he put on like there's people
They
who
all
was in his
doing
group and they're all doing well. They're not as
doing
big
their
as
own
him,
shit, and they doing
but
their
like
own
they
shit.
are like all doing the streaming, doing whatever. So that shit's cool.
Much love. Thank y'all for being here. Remember to subscribe. Tell your mama to tell your mama to tell a friend to tell a friend to listen to Five from the Fall. We the best in the city. Love y'all. See y'all next time.
Peace.